take much for Bob to see. The farm is the place to raise a family. The kids all learn responsibility. Those chores produce food for you and me. Bob Evans, down on the farm.
Joel remembers the day Bob came into the house one Saturday morning and said,
"Well, the kids are all busy with their chores. Stan has 1,000 chickens out there producing eggs. The girls are in the barn with their 4-H projects, and Steve's milking. All except Bobby. That boy needs some responsibility."
He's only 5 years old, and it's cold out there.
But within a day or two, Bobby had his own project, a rabbit hutch complete with pregnant rabbits. The little fellow made a serious effort, but when the baby rabbits started arriving, nearly all of them froze to death. When Bob started to scold the boy for his lack of success, Jewel stepped in and said,
"In weather like this, you couldn't save them either."
Everything else that grows on the farm, like chickens in the barn, it's like houses, hot dogs, and your dog starts with breakfast at dawn with Bob Evans down on the farm.
Well, Stanley remembers Steve when he was just a little boy coming in from the barn with a near empty pail of milk. Steve said, "Dad, that cow won't give me any milk." Well, Bob was sitting at the breakfast table and didn't even look in Steve's direction.
Talk to that cow, boy, and bring that bucket back full.
Then you make your plans for the county fair to raise the finest animals to be judged there. The quality shows when the bids get big for that steer, duck, rabbit, chicken, lamb, or pig. Bob Evans, down on the farm.
Bill Morgan remembers Jim Rhodes got elected governor 4 times. His secret? He took Bob Evans with him to all the county fairs.
But when I go with him, 2 things are sure to happen. First, I'll end up paying some crazy high price for the prize animal because Jim Rhodes is beside me driving the price up. And second, when I win that prize animal, Jim will walk up to me and say,
"Bob, look how attached that young kid is to that prize animal. Why don't you give it back to him?"
I always spend way too much and I come home with nothing.
Farm's the place to be where the air is pure and the wind blows free. Who has a country quality like the soul that you can see from Bob Evans down on the farm.
Bob Evans arrived at the Ohio State Fair when the bidding started for the prize haul. The OSU marching band played Big John, and Bob's blood pressure skyrocketed. Across the crowd stood country music legend Jimmy Dean. Jimmy was in Ohio to build the market for Jimmy Dean country sausage.
The challenge was clear to Bob. The bids got bigger and bigger.
And bigger.
The audience loved it.
The auctioneer loved it too.
So did the kid who owned the pig.
When the gavel came down, Bob won the bid with the highest price ever paid for a haul.
$36,000. Well, Bob was more than happy to get his picture taken with Jimmy, who was obviously not as happy as Bob.
When Bob was asked just how high he was willing to go to send that guy back to Nashville empty-handed, Bob said,
"Well, the price I had in mind was $100,000. If it was going to go higher than that, I was going to call Dan and tell him to mortgage something because I wasn't going to lose that pig. Jimmy could have the number 2 hog. There's a place in the country where folks can see life on the farm as it used to be. Preserving the land, preserving the ways to keep the country as it was in the good old days.